So, let's go through the curtains to the music. Monsieur Chapeau.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Nice.
You and I, we will continue dancing.
There with professional dancer, Queen Ro the Despoiler.
You can stare as much as you like.
That's not that much dialogue. Ah, it's just the teleportation circuit from the outside. I was like, is that a riddle?
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonder?
Garon, the kind of guy who goes into a brothel and starts joining in the music. And fails the performance check. So I guess those are the Drow twins. Let's have a talk.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask,
The Loviatar
and
armor.
we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Or did you end up here?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
Seem to be quite into that. As long as you're here of your own free will.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
I mean, I'm glad you found a place you feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly.
That's
There
dedication
are
to your job.
so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Menzoberranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Oh well. Yeah, I mean, in character would be to be like, no, and I have my Gale and everything, but, since I'm curious, and think he's hot, I will just quick save, and we will return to this quick save, so the story remains that way as I would play Garon, and we don't do anything out of character. And I mean, had I my own Gale, I would also be very happy with that. But for now, I want to see the scene with him. I want to hire you, beautiful lad.
I'd prefer you didn't do this.
No.
If I'm not enough for you, I could always conjure us up some kind of non-sentient companion.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to our mutual satisfaction.
2 of us? 2 of you? 4 gorgeous people.
I feel so bad for Gale. we will load anyway, so what an idea.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in Waterdeep, I prefer to have Tara leave the room before I undress.
Don't worry, Gale, we're not asking your Tresson to join us. You might have a good time if you don't overthink it. Only if you want, though. Wow, that's quite the check. And I love that you can have Shadowheart guide you for that persuasion check. It's just such a nice thought of it in-game. Like, you're like, oh, come on, Gale, and Shadowheart is like, guidance.
I might enjoy watching you tangled up with the Drow, as long as I was 5 paces back.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first. Coin.
Oh boy. And Garon dishes out the money.
Let's go. This is
Shadowheart
thrilling.
cheerleader from the sidelines. Oh boy.
This way. Scuttle with haste.
Yeah, but I can understand very much and feel very much Gale being reluctant of that. It wouldn't be my kind of thing either.
Seems like a lot. Not wish to pleasure your fine maiden.
So, where are we going? Are you going to kill us? I don't know, did you watch my Divinity Original Sin playthrough? There, the experience with the brothel people was not that nice. With the harlots. It's also quite the long way. Ooh, in a room completely Underdark themed.
I will pay any toll.
So,
Any foul whim. As much as I enjoy when others watch, that wasn't included in the price.
okay, Shadowheart, thanks for your guidance, but this is the part where you leave.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Oh god, imagine Lae'zel watching you. Horrible.
Objective noted.
On the other hand, now imagine you're inside there with Gale, and you have Shadowheart and Lae'zel, who can gossip.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here. Shall we?
Garon takes her hand.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the lights before we begin.
Oh no.
It's all part of the experience.
Is it a trap?
The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy.
Or is it just a way to not have to render a scene?
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie. As soon as you begin, you hear a zap of magic over from where Gale last was. With a scamper, he's gone from the room. And in his place is...
Hello! I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep to participate in this evening's activities. He would like me to assure you all that I am anatomically accurate.
It's a mirror image.
Oh, an illusory wizard.
Fear not. There are still many things we can do with you.
I love it. I was hoping you'd get involved, Gale.
I am involved. I'm taking notes, making observations.
Oh gosh.
I'll enjoy myself well enough from back here. You go on and do the rutting, or what have you.
As you enjoy yourself with the drow, the image of Gale tuts disapprovingly. But the orb in his naked chest glows with telltale excitement.
I still feel bad for Gale, especially with persuading him to accept that.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly.
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's undo this whole decision. But it was still cool and hilarious. Yeah. No. Gale is all we need. But joining in with the mirror image.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Let's leave.
Need to find a way forward.
Scant few customers today.
I mean, very odd moment and decision to remark that, but in general, having Quicksave and Quickload powers in real life would be so nice. Sauceman chorizo. Is chorizo like some sort of sausage? Or something which is named similar?
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
Nice. I'm not looking for any service. Thank you.
Thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom.
It's a role play. I'm the cook. Got any food going spare?
I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it.
It's really not a lot.
Now get out from under my feet, would you?
Double doors. I want to see what's inside. Anyone look here? Yeah, of course.
Everyone else minds their business. We'll be fine.
Let's quick save.
Quite ready for you.
Fast great invisibility.
Game. Play. No time to rest.
I gotta say, in general, I really like all the queer representation in this game.
You have the keys to my heart.
I like how natural it is introduced.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, it's just a boring basement. Let's steal a sweet potato. Why do I make stealth checks? Ooh, there's a rat here.
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of rat kind.
I'm not an oppressor.
Are you not? Well, you aren't one of us. You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve.
Oh. And it's an albino rat with red eyes. Ooh. I don't want you and your family to starve. Take what you need.
We will, and we don't need your permission.
Why are we having this talk?
Keep going.
It seems like such a waste. Why did I go down here? What did I expect to find?
Breathe quiet.
Anyway.
The gods are watching.
My spell is running out. Run, Garon! Oh no. I would say that was perfect timing. Did you see that? He just went out the doors and turned visible again. I love it. Of course that was clearly planned. Here you go.
Never a dull
So,
moment.
now we can go upstairs. So, Valeria, we definitely have some new information. Sleuth of Helm. Ah, kinda makes sense.
Nails are not
another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a sec. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
I love the facial expression of Garon, like, okay, talking with a flying elephant who's drunk in a brothel. That was a long day. Afraid so. I've found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Everything. Who's Devella?
My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
I wonder if we'll meet her. Probably. I spoke with Father Logan's corpse. He was killed by a dwarf dressed in red, not Brilgor.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Logan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
I mean, everything we tell is not really tangible, except the murder weapon. A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Logan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Logan killed?
I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery.
And tangible.
Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Logan killed?
I mean, we saw the absolute symbol, and we know that the shapeshifters are kind of connected to Orin and Baal, so I can't say that, but that would be my idea, would be like it's a Baalist approach. Could be to do with how he was helping the refugees.
Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive.
Isn't
Come
that
back
your
when
job?
you've got some real evidence.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Charming little elephant. So, now go upstairs. Caress is caress. Okay, here on this side we have just the nymph. Should we just barge in? No.
Brothel, pleasure house.
Let's see who's inside.
Decadent delights.
Elminster's Library. Very interesting setting. But I mean, there's a dog's collar. Sounds like they had fun here. Vivian's journal. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something. And the others in the flophouse know it too. I've seen how they look at him. How they look at me. They're scared of him. And I can't blame them. I am too. It's rather vague. Okay, we can go up here. Down here was the room with the Drow. Oh, I hear Raphael. Let me just have a look. No, we're still not at exceptional with Lae'zel.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, it's both Raphael and Voss.
What path lies before me?